Season 5 is here, and it's time for Team 2K TV to create some new builds to hopefully beat you, the community. So who knows builds better than anyone? Joe knows. Joe, welcome back to 2K TV.
Appreciate you guys having me back. It's always a pleasure.
I'm also joined by my Team 2K TV teammates. We got Brian, Danny, John, and Rodney. How you guys doing today?
We're doing good, thank you.
So good.
Looking forward to revamping the squad.
All right, so if you've been watching the show,
well, Doris, in these early games, it's always interesting to see which teams get off to a solid start.
NBA, there always seems to be some surprise.
Washington going with an almost entire new group here. Gafford, he's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Avdia comes in for Kispert. Nunn's checked in for Beal. And it's Morris in for Wright. MP is checked in for Chicago. On the court for Chicago. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. DeMar DeRozan is out there with MP. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. On the wing, MP. Here's the 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Shot that time, not on target. And the Wizards going the other way now. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
And talking about MP, what a college career he had. Just fantastic in school, a star on many levels.
MP playing 3 years before coming to the NBA. That is rare these days, but I think it was great for his overall development. Of course, it helps winning a title in school.
From deep, MP. He can't hit that time.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large. And you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And again, Chicago, no good. And Washington with possession. They're on a 14-4 run. Kuzma outside. Back to Morris. Levine with a steal. Kuzma against MP. The 3 is up. Sinks it from distance.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Pass to Avdia. Takes a 3. And it's MP with a rebound. Chicago trailing here. There's the 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
3-point field goal.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Wizards up by 2. And the second quarter is on its way when we return.
DC family, your Wizards.
Heck. Gafford, he's checked in for Avdia. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Kispert. And it's Morris in for Wright. Chicago making some changes. And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Kuzma, the pass to Porzingis. Now here's Kuzma. And again, Washington, no good. And so in the game for the Bulls, ball runs point with Levine flanking him. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Derek Jones. And it's MP in at small forward. The Wizards have gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. Beal, the pass to Kuzma. That one falls, coming off Beal's feed. Kuzma's got 9 points.
And Bradley Beal getting a huge contract this summer. Now, he committed to being with the Wizards for his prime. And there was some speculation he might leave, but he cemented his time in Washington for many years to come.
Thomas outside. And there's the drive. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
Just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, BA, mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested.
Nunn's checked in for Beal. And the Bulls also making a change. DeRozan is checked in.
That's his first triple of the second period, third of the game.
Kuzma outside. Drains the triple. Kuzma's got 5 points now this quarter.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
From deep, MP. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
They're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Kuzma outside. And the Wizards with another 3.
You can see Kyle Kuzma has put every aspect of his game together right here, right now.
And here's MP from outside. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
Oh, 5 threes this half. The D can't contain this guy.
Outside Nunn. Pass to Kuzma. Fires the 3. And again, Washington with a triple.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And the basket by MP.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fellow whatsoever.
Morris passes to Porzingis. Over to DeRozan. No good with the elbow jumper.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And so it's Kyle Kuzma.
45. The ball. 41.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Nice game. Great performance by Kyle Kuzma.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. DeLon Wright is out there with Bradley Beal, and it's Kispert in at the small forward position. That's the group for Washington right now. Fires from deep. MP, that one's good. MP's got 20.
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
Beal outside. Pass to Porzingis. Beal with it. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Levine. And it's Chicago with a board. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next one. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. MP shot is off. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, Brian, the Wizards have been aggressively reshaping their roster. What they haven't done is tear it down and start a rebuild. That's often the most popular route for teams stuck in the middle, but the Wizards seem to be hoping they can catch lightning in a bottle. Back to you.
Well, no appetite for the restart, Allie. Thanks.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down. After an ugly 0 for 4.
Substitution on the court.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. From deep, MP sinks the tray. MP's got 23.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
On the court for the Bulls. Williams at power forward with Vucevic at center. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. And it's MP in at the 3. Fires the 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Back to Beal. Pass to Kispert. 4-3. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed. Beal's got 3 assists tonight.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
MP, that was good.
And I think this hometown crowd is in shock as the visiting squad fires right back with a 3 of their own.
And it's Beal penetrating. Second chance shot. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 8 rebounds in the game. MP outside. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bulls.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Kuzma with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Morris for 3. Hits the trifecta.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're up by 5. There's a minute 12 left to play in the 4th. All right, we present our New Balance player of the game, Kyle Kuzma.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch. It's just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
Washington has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the 4th. Launches a 3. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Now a timeout called by Washington. They're behind by 8. 51 seconds left in the 4th. Wright's checked in for Washington.
Your Wizards dancer.
For 3, Porzingis. And it's Chicago with a board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And here's MP from outside. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Three-pointer, Beal. The offensive rebound, right outside. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
What up, Ash? Press?
No. I gotta show you something. Just watch this.
Hey, what's MP stand for anyway? Sounds like a phone to me. Y'all got that MP?
You know what? That's real classy. Why would he even mention me?
Is he Shep?
Great win and a stellar performance from you tonight. Are you encouraged by how you played?
Yeah, you know, we didn't want to give this game away, so I took it.
Ash, not one chair? What you got there, Ashley? Huh?
Bunch of hopefuls.
That just comes with the territory, you know? Like, we make a lot of money, and it's all because of those passionate fans out there. Night in and night out, coming into the...
MP, let's stay with the draft for a moment. A big part of the...
I mean, look, Shep would be a great...
MP, you know we keep it real on here. I gotta ask you.
You know, I'm gonna say this as calmly as possible. Because at the end of the day, it's this...
Well, this has been unforgettable, and I'd love to continue this conversation.
All right, so let's start with me. I'm moving from the 2 to the point guard position. Joe, what kind of point guard build do you suggest?
All right, LD, so as the point guard, you are primarily responsible for all of the offense, right? You got to be the one to play make, put the ball in the hole, create open shots for everybody. So this 6-1 build is going to be able to do all that.
I like the sound of it. What are the pros and cons of this build, Joe? What do I need to know going into this?
All right, so going into this, offensively, you are a juggernaut. You have a 92 3 ball. You have a 96.
So much of the schedule still in front of us, Steve. However, some teams are really struggling early here.
Yeah, Kevin, and those...
Chicago making a switch here. MV's checked in. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, in at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the center, filling out the middle. Now, here's Okoro. Tight defense on him. Over MP. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. On draft night, many people wondered where MP might land. But Greg, do you think he was worthy of that 18th pick?
Well, I was a little surprised to see him go in the first round. But clearly his team believed in him. And the leadership and intangibles he brings are really hard to ignore.
2 minutes. Mitchell outside. A minute 50 left in the first quarter. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal swing.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Green comes in for Williams. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Dosunmu in for Lonzo Ball. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Ricky Rubio comes in for Garland. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
So timeout call here, the first for Cleveland. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
A different look now for Cleveland. Wade, he's checked in for Mobley. And it's LeVert in for Mitchell. 58 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Back to Allen. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
And Allen's a competitor. He knows what his job is, and he has to be a major presence inside. He has to have the ability to score points down low.
MP, good. With how well MP has been playing lately, it's a little surprising, Greg, that more fans haven't gotten behind him.
Yeah, I mean, he's given them what they want, unless what they wanted was Shepon. Then it'll take a lot of great nights for MP to satisfy those fans.
6 to shoot. Allen passes to LeVert. Chalk up 2 there.
Textbook feed from Allen, a big man who helps facilitate the offense.
MP deciding where to go with him. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Here's LeVert. Off the left rim and out. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Bulls out front. They lead by 12. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment.
17. Please welcome to the court, George.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin here, guys, for the Bulls.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. At the guard spots, we'll see Garland and LeVert. Then there's Allen. And it's Wade in at the force.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's LeVert. He's off on that one. And the Bulls going the other way now. A 3 from MP. And again, it's the Bulls from deep. It seems everyone wants a piece of MP. It was announced Mobile One will run a campaign centered all around him.
And hard to ignore the star power that MP has started to build. From his time in college until now, he's becoming a household name. And you can see Allen's eyes light up when he saw the opportunity for that alley-oop and finishing it off. in style.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. And here's MP for three. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run. And Smitty, we've seen Nikola Vucevic add a three-point shot to his arsenal.
This is a shot he didn't have early on in his career. But GA, as the game has continued to evolve, so has Vucevic. Recognizing bigs like him have to be able to stretch the floor.
From outside the arc, bangs home the trifecta. MP's got 31 points.
D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Bounce pass LeVert. Wade finds Garland. Now here's Okoro, covered by MP. They need this. Chicago grabs the miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's the three. No good on the shot. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And they lost the season series against this squad last year, so trying to bounce back here tonight.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Zach LaVine. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And it's been their rugged defense.
The Cavaliers, 34.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. MP's checked in for the Bulls. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Ball and LaVine are the guard set. Vucevic is out there at DeRozan. And it's MP in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. Okoro passes to Mobley. Cleveland moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. And Okoro with the basket on the assist by Mobley.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
MP, good.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Mitchell outside. Back to Garland. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And here's MP for 3. And the Bulls another 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And stolen by MP. From deep 3-point range, knocks down the 3-ball. MP's got 40 points.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
MP outside. No good with the triple. It's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Here's Mobley. Banked in off the glass. 6 points for Evan Mobley.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
On the wing, MP. He has 40. They get it back. Danny battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. DeRozan's got 8 points.
Please locate DeMar DeRozan if you're the defense. He is destroying you on the glass right now.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
Still changes for Chicago. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Jones comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Javonte Green in for Zach LaVine. Then for the Cavaliers, Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Karis LeVert comes in for Okoro. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Garland. And here's MP for 3. Good! Another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. The drive by Mitchell from deep, and the basket by Rubio.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
And here are the Bulls now. MP outside. Lets it go. Again, Chicago.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
And it's Mitchell missing.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
And so it's Chicago, rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll take... And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So on the floor for Cleveland, Ricky Rubio is out there with LeVert. Then there's Robin Lopez, and it's Wade in at the power forward.
Crossing up the defense, and that's what you expect from Rubio. Terrific vision.
MP left side. And the Bulls get it back. Beyond the arc. LeVert grabs the miss. And stolen by MP. Fires the three. Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
Great look there from Robin Lopez. Rare to see a big man with that kind of playmaking ability.
Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Osman. Rubio with a wide open look. And again, it's Cleveland.
The assist, Cedi Osman.
Now Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. MP outside. Offensive rebound. Ball's knocked loose. Rubio taking his time here. Pass to Osman. No good from outside. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. MP outside. Here's Jones, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Levert kicks to Lopez. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balance.
And so Chicago takes this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
We'll see you next
Now
time.
for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is...
Great game tonight. You really had it working on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, man, I was just trying to stay aggressive. You know, my teammates were looking for...
MP, what's up, bro?
T-Mac, man, you here to see me?
Yeah, I'm here to see you. Your agent told me you could use some advice.
Y'all clowning me or something? All right, so what'd you do to get past that?
And I needed to talk to someone.
Rodney, I think you want to go from point to like the 3 position, right?
Yeah, that's correct, yeah.
All right, and Danny, Brian, John, talk about your builds. What's been a struggle for you guys?
So currently I have a diamond outside score, but my weakness is really my perimeter defense as well as my shooting, but that's more on me because I have a 95-3, but unfortunately I haven't found a shot that I like and I haven't gone into the lab to find a shot that I do like, so that's on me, but my defense is the real problem, Joe. Like, my perimeter defense is just not holding up.
All right, so for Rodney, I know he said one of his concerns was
We're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions. You know, substitution here for Chicago. Drummond's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Green comes in for Williams. MP is checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Dosunmu in for Ball. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Muscala, he's checked in for Williams. Gallinari comes in for Horford. Brown, he's checked in for Brogdon. And it's White in for Smart. MP announced as the NBA Player of the Week. What an honor.
It is, and I must say, a very deserving selection. MP had a great week, and he hopes that play continues tonight.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Mike Muscala out there with Danilo Gallinari. And it's White in at the point guard. And here's MP from outside. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
Outside Gallinari. Just 4 to shoot. Over Green. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Caruso, he's checked in for Chicago. And the Celtics also making a change. Griffin's checked in. Outside White. And the shot goes.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
And here's MP from outside. And again, it's the Bulls from deep. The front office got a lot of blowback when they made MP their first-round pick. Most of the fans had their eyes set on Shep Owens.
I know it was a tough decision. As a GM, you don't want to alienate your fan base, but at the same time, you have to do what you think is best for the club in the long term. And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
The first one falls.
Shooting for Boston.
That one misses.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And here's MP from outside. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court, and it also keeps the bench fired up.
Outside, Brown. Here's Muscala. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls youth.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, we've seen a confident-looking Bulls team out there.
But what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered that.
Williams at power forward with Vucevic at center. MP is out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Here's Horford. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
If you want to talk about a high-value veteran, Al Horford is your guy. I mean, he's been around the block and has a ton of wisdom to share with younger guys.
The Celtics making a switch here. Tatum's checked in.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
A good look from MP. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Like, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career. All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Brogdon, the pass to Williams. Now Smart. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role grant.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal.
And the basket by MP.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Pass to Smart. On the wing, Tatum, defended by DeRozan. Tatum can't hit.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
MP outside. The three is up. No good that time. And the Celtics going the other way now. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
The bench production was huge, no doubt. A testament to how well prepared this coaching staff is for these tough road games.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Well, there's so much worldwide talent in basketball right now. Teams have scouts in every corner of the globe.
Yeah, you have so much talent around this league.
So it's the Chicago Bulls leading by 17 at the end of the period. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why
the Celtics 29.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Bulls making a switch here. MP's checked in. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Taking a look at the Celtics. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Marcus Smart out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Tatum in at the small forward. To the inside. And there's Brogdon with the basket on the assist from Smart. Brogdon's got 8 points.
Well, Brogdon was not messing around there. The defense is right up on him, and he still finds the finish.
From deep, MP. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Well, for the first time in 6 seasons, the Bulls had a winning record last year, RJ.
Credit their front office making moves to win now, trading for Vooch, signing DeMar DeRozan. I wish more teams would take that approach.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brogdon, the pass to Williams. The shot off that time. Vucevic with some nice D.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
You expect some fumbles with the ball, and overall, I think they've done a good job limiting those slip-ups.
Pass to Brogdon. Tatum against DeRozan. Tatum passes to Williams. That one's good for 2. Williams has got his second bucket on the night.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
MP outside. Fires for 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Williams has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
From deep, MP. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Back to Tatum. Puts up a 3. Buries it from 3. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is what great scorers do. Tatum rises to the three-point challenge.
From deep, MP. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Horford. Back to Brogdon. From 8 feet. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Takes the 3. Drops in the 3. MP's got 15 points in just the second half.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fellow whatsoever.
Horford against Williams. It's Smart on the wing. Rebound by the Bulls.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
MP outside. Three-pointer. No good on the buzzer beater. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. It's the Bulls running away with this one. And when we return, we'll... And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Alex Caruso is out there with Ayo Dosunmu. Then there's Derek Jones. Then it's Andre Drummond. And it's MP in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And here's White. Here's Gallinari. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
First personal foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bulls.
Danilo Gallinari.
And the free throw, no good.
And part of the Murray trade over the summer, Gallinari was bought out from the Spurs. So quickly there, he landed with the Celtics. He can still offer great shooting at the forward spot and was a nice signing by Boston.
White with the steal. Knocked loose. Launches it. Chicago grabs the miss. MP's got 4 rebounds now. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. No good on the shot. Well, the Celtics shooting 40% from the field in this one. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Outside White. And Muscala gets it to go. Muscala's got his first 2 points of the night.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
And here's MP from outside. Connects again from distance.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets.
And that's on the defense right there. Griffin is too good once he gets the positioning he wants.
MP outside, beyond the arc. The rebound by Muscala.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Strong move inside. Gallinari can beat you with finesse. He can also beat you with power.
And RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year. Man, that's as tough as it gets.
BA, when I tell you going through Durant and then Giannis, and then you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals as a reward, that is as tough of a...
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Hey, congrats on the win. Now, it looked like you were in attack mode from the outset tonight. What made...
Yeah, I definitely came out looking to put in work. You know, I know there's been some talk or whatever about my shooting.
MP, you got a minute?
Of course, sure. Look, man, I've been meaning
I thought I was clear with you. Basketball, come.
And Danny, you're going from the 4 to the 3, correct?
Yeah, I figure we have a pretty good lockdown rebounder, and oftentimes I'm just crowding him when I'm in the paint, so I'm going to slide over, be more of a wing, and hopefully be able to add a little more scoring here. So, Joe, what can you do for me?
I got you, Danny. So LD was telling me, you know, you like to board, but you also like to shoot. So I came up with this little 6'9" max wingspan build that has a 99 block and a 99 rebound. So you're not going to miss out on the defensive end at all. But on top of it, you do get the 82 3 ball. So if you want to shoot corner or even slide up to the wing, top of the...
And with the season started up, these teams, Clark, certainly looking to hit the ground running this year.
Kevin, first impressions are important. A strong performance now.
MP's checked in for Chicago. And so in the game for the Pacers, the guard set will be Halliburton and Duarte. Smith is out there with Turner, and it's Healed in at the 3.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
He hits the second from the line.
And the Pacers finished 25-57 last season, their worst record since the mid-'80s. Indiana deciding to go young, and with that comes growing pain.
And here's Indiana. Big stretch here going 10-2. And it's Halliburton penetrating, and Halliburton slams it in.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
A nice shot by MP. And last season, a tough one, Indiana, with their lowest winning percentage, Greg, in over 30 years.
Yeah, but I love how they approach the end of the season. Bringing in Tyrese Halliburton, playing a lot of the younger players, planning for the future.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He's tried to remain upbeat about their performance this season, even though they have not played at the level of the elite teams in the league. He said the effort's been there, we just haven't gotten the results we've been hoping for. They continue to try to find answers, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. MP looking around. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Chicago. One of the big talking points with MP, can he make the leap to the pro game? Greg, do you think his game translates?
Skills-wise, he was tremendous in the college game. The question is the physical side. We'll have to find out if MP can handle it.
Some changes for Chicago. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Javonte Green comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Dosumu in for Ball. Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. T.J. McConnell comes in for Halliburton. A nice shot by MP.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Count it, good.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
McConnell's scanning the floor. Neesmith can't get it to go.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And a wide open look for MP. Good on the triple. MP's got 12 points in the game.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
McConnell finds Jackson. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Picked away. Now the Pacers moving it up. And Neesmith with the slam.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
MP, that's for two. Oh, and the buzzer beat is good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Pacers lead by 2. And we'll get going after this from United Center. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Indiana.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
On the court for Indiana, the guard set will be Halliburton and Duarte. Hield is out there with Smith. And it's Jackson at the 5 down low. Here's Smith. Lays it up and banks it in.
A heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
MP outside. That shot wide open. MP's got 5 points in the quarter.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
You know, most NBA first-round picks are one-and-done guys. But Chris Duarte took a different path, starting his collegiate career in junior college.
Duarte, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Greg, when Chris Duarte got drafted in 2021, he was 24 years old.
How about that, Kevin? The oldest first-round pick in almost 20 years. Duarte showed maturity during his first year. Great defense. Not someone you have to spend a ton of time developing.
First free throw is good. I've heard it said. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Indiana out in front. They lead by 3. We're going to step away.
The Pacers 45.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, making a change here. MV's checked in. Bulls have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. All out there with MP. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 set. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Shot clock at 5. Here's Mathurin. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
A 3 from MP. And that one is off. And Indiana will go the other way with it. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. Yep, that one goes.
And using that body to his advantage, Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
MP outside. This one for 3. Pacers with the rebound. And the foul on Chris Duarte. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic, and Jones subbed in for Williams. The Pacers also changing it up. Jackson comes in for Miles Turner, and it's Neesmith in for Jalen Smith.
I love the spirit shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And the dunk by Jackson.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide-open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
MP outside. Drummond. And Drummond is right there. Drummond's got 8 points.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a 6th sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Now, here is Halliburton. 11 points in the game. Now, here's Neesmith. Defense right on him. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Andre Drummond picks one up. It's his first trip to the line.
And last season, he wasn't successful. 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Green, he's checked in for the Bulls. Alex Caruso comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Then for the Pacers, Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Jackson. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Pacers leading by 3. Pass to Duarte. Here's Neesmith. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Duarte shot good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now, MP. He has 31. For the tie. Kept alive. And Drummond throws it down.
There are a few men in the league that attack the glass as well as Drummond does. He's almost unstoppable chasing down second points. He's a tenacious and ferocious offensive rebounder.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Pacers lead by 2. And time to step aside.
The Pacers 70.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court right now for the Pacers. Mathurin at the shooting guard. Hield is the small forward. Turner is out there with Smith. And it's McConnell in at the point guard position. The three from MP. Another three for Chicago.
Well, that's a winning basketball play right there. Hustle hard.
Pacers trail by 4. Passes it to Mathurin. Now here's Hield. Pass to Mathurin. Jacks up a 3. And Vucevic pulls it down. Bulls leading by 4. MP outside. A three-pointer, no good. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Vucevic.
You know, for a guy who's averaged around 7 points a game for his career, McConnell really makes his presence felt at the offensive end. He does it largely as a playmaker.
Halliburton's checked in for Buddy Hield.
And another thing about McConnell, man, he really brings the energy.
Big time, Greg. Big time energy guy. Plays with great pace. Always looking to push the action. He does so without turning the ball over. And he's a sneaky defender as well.
Pacers trail by 4. Now the pass to McConnell. Here's Mathurin, covered by MP. Halliburton inside the three-point line. And too long on the shot. Chicago has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. The 3 from MP. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. McConnell. That shot no good. Excellent D there from Ball. MP outside. From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Smith's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Halliburton. And he gets the bucket. And that's 13 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
Chicago calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
So the Bulls win it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA.
Great game tonight. You guys really dominated on all.
Oh, man. I think you saw tonight what this team is capable of.
What do you say to the people who question the wisdom of your decision to...
I'd say they probably don't know me very well, or what I'm all about.
Okay, what are you all about?
I was wondering if I could ask you about Nate White's report that you've been...
Well, John, I'd like to actually clarify things a little further.
Sure.